holding a 9-inch knife to his own head. Panicked, he shouted, "She drugged me with sedatives. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what I'm doing." The deputy tried to speak calmly. "Put your hands out the window. Drop the knife. We'll get you to a doctor." Jaime continued shouting, saying he'd been set up, that he'd been falsely accused before, and that he was now terrified. He kept the knife pressed to his head, threatening to kill himself. On the evening of the 23rd of June 2024, at a home in Ladysmith, Wisconsin, a domestic violence call thrust deputies from the Rusk County Sheriff's Office into an unexpectedly dangerous situation. A woman called 911, frantically reporting that her 44-year-old boyfriend, Jaime Mazans, had just smashed her car's window and was becoming aggressive. Under the law, police have the authority to respond quickly to domestic violence reports in order to protect the victim. Within a minute, a deputy arrived on scene. But the situation escalated rapidly. A dark-colored SUV came speeding across the yard, nearly striking the woman, who had to jump out of the way. The vehicle also nearly collided with the deputy's patrol car, missing it by mere inches before speeding off onto the highway. Jaime Mazans fled at high speed. This was dangerous, unlawful behavior, and police have the authority to pursue a suspect to protect public safety when the suspect is driving recklessly. The radio crackled continuously. 109 Rusk, black SUV, heading southbound on Highway 27, speeds of 70 to 115 miles per hour. A helicopter and multiple patrol units joined the pursuit. Jamie weaved through traffic trying to escape. A deputy deployed a tire deflation device near Highway 27. The SUV's front tire blew out, slowing the vehicle, though Jaime continued on for a short distance before finally stopping. Under the law, the use of tire deflation devices is a lawful method for ending a pursuit when a suspect poses a danger to others. When the car finally stopped, Jaime remained inside, holding a 9-inch knife to his own head. Panicked, he shouted, "She drugged me with sedatives. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what I'm doing." The deputy tried to speak calmly. "Put your hands out the window. Drop the knife. We'll get you to a doctor." Jaime continued shouting, saying he'd been set up, that he'd been falsely accused before, and that he was now terrified. He kept the knife pressed to his head, threatening to kill himself. This was a mental health crisis, and under the law, police are required to attempt de-escalation before resorting to force whenever possible. Deputies patiently negotiated with him for over an hour. They told him, "We believe you. We'll get you to a doctor. Don't worry about the insurance. Just put the knife down and come out." Jaime remained panicked, talking about the drugs, about being deceived, and threatening, "I'll stab myself in the head." Eventually, he extended his arm out of the car window, still holding the knife, then let it drop. The deputies kept talking to keep him calm. In the end, Jaime stepped out of the vehicle and was arrested without a single shot being fired. He was taken to the hospital for a blood test, which showed a blood alcohol level of 0.1 to 1.5 times the legal limit. Under the law, in situations involving domestic violence and a mental health crisis, police prioritize de-escalation talking to reduce tension and avoiding the use of firearms unless the suspect poses a direct threat. The pursuit and the use of the tire deflation device were lawful, since Jaime was driving in a manner that endangered others. The successful negotiation ultimately saved his life and prevented casualties among the officers. Afterward, deputies returned to the scene to collect evidence, tire tracks, broken glass, and a statement from the woman. Jamie was charged with multiple offenses: fleeing from police, endangering others, property damage, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct with a domestic violence element. Most of these were repeat offenses. He was released after a few days on $1,000 bail. The court ultimately sentenced him to 3 years of probation, with several charges dropped. This case illustrates the power of negotiation and de-escalation. What began as a domestic argument ended with Jaime driving his car at his girlfriend, fleeing from police, and holding a knife to his own head. Had officers rushed to use their firearms, the outcome could have been very different under Wisconsin and US. 2. Law. Police are permitted to pursue suspects and use necessary force, but the priority remains protecting the lives of everyone involved, including the suspect.